Hey YouTube, so I'll be doing the air signs reading for November 2018, starting off with Aquarius, going on to Gemini, and then we're going to finish off with our Libras. So, if you would like a personal reading, you can follow me on Instagram at lolahoneyaroma.com, or you can go to my website at lolahoneyaroma.com. Or you can go to my website at lolahoneyaroma.com. My @name on Instagram is also lolahoneyaroma. I'm sorry to mess that up. Alright, so we're going to start off with our Aquariuses. Aquarius for November 2018. Aquarius for November 2018. And we have the Witch. I actually really love this card simply because it makes me feel as if you guys are sorry. I think you guys wanted to see who I was, huh? Want to see what I look like right now? Okay, let's fix this bad boy up. Alright, I'm actually in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I am a flight attendant, so I have a couple flights tomorrow. Today is day 3 out of 4. Sorry to just cut that off. I feel like you guys just were wondering who I was. I'll have a video up in a few. But so basically, I love this card simply because I get a lot of peace and control and not necessarily angst, but passion to have this change within your life. You have this newfound passion within yourself that you don't want people to bother you anymore. It's like you're willing to have this warmth within yourself again and create that happiness that you so deserve. And you're just tired of half-assed people. You're tired of half-assed things coming in your life. And with that motivation that you have to get rid of the things that no longer serve you, and to have that to have that moment of clarity, to have that chance at growth again. And I know Aquariuses thrive on growth simply because, you know, air signs are willing to move forward and not necessarily look back, but sometimes that change does hurt. And I think with that, you're willing to let go of the things. You're willing to let that shit burn. You're willing to just start over. And I applaud you simply because it takes a lot to come out of those. It takes a lot to shed some skin. It takes a lot of time and patience. It takes a lot of just struggle sometimes. And I think you guys have come to this place within your life that you're willing to let go of the things that no longer serve you, and you're willing to take back control simply because it's time to reclaim your time. Reclaiming my time, okay? And in your shadow card, you have intuition. So making sure that you're listening to what your heart says, listening to the things that you need to happen, following that inner standing, following that inner gut. Also with that midnight card, maybe something you might expect something out of nowhere that kind of makes you realize that there's definitely a time for everything. And although you wanted to see it before, right now is the best time that it has happened. And I think with that, it brings in a lot more clarity and warmth also. I see a lot of bread, so maybe making a lot of money, bringing food to the table, bringing a lot to the table. Just a lot of abundance I'm getting from this. I get like a lot of passion, a lot of like riveting and exciting news that's coming towards you, and you feel very content about the way things are going. You have so many options to look forward to. You have a means of you just have so many ways of going forward. It's like, I don't even care what I do at this point. I just need to do something. And I know you're going to succeed at it all because although, there might be some love within your midst too. Maybe also dating again. Maybe you feel as if it's time to just let yourself out there, get yourself out there again. And you got the star card, so you're definitely meant to say this if you're watching this. And shout out to you simply because you clicked on this video, and you it's been a lot of pouring back into yourself because you poured into the wrong cups before, and now it's just time to fill your own cup. I feel as if you want to accept this cup of love from somebody, but it's like you have many options that you're looking at also, and you feel very content with where you're at. You don't really want to mess up the energy that you're in right now. And we also have the Six of Swords. So just definitely moving forward, definitely leaving a lot of stuff behind, and starting a new path for yourself that brings you a lot more, it's like a fresh breath of air. Oh, and we also have the Two of Wands. So definitely somebody's coming in to give you some sort of effort. Somebody wants to give you the world. Somebody wants to make sure you're taken care of. Somebody wants to make sure you know that they care for you also. With that Wheel of Fortune follows it. And we also have that new beginning that this person could be wanting to take, or this could also be you wanting to start over. This could also be you. This is like the beginning, the new chapter of karma, a new chapter of a new chapter basically of you just thinking clearer, allowing things to come to fruition, not forcing anything, and being brutally honest at that. And we know Aquariuses are great at that, okay? Because honey, okay. But what I am going to say is, with this Queen of Swords, this person might feel as if you might stab them in the back, but although they think that they want to move towards this love, this is definitely loving. Goodness gracious, look at you guys. And underneath that, we also have the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, there's this newfound communication that you guys want to have with somebody who makes you feel fulfilled. But there are now, your life has many options ahead of itself, and you're kind of at a standstill, simply because there's a multitude of ways that you can go forward with this, and you're just very content with this at the moment. And it's like you want to have this opportunity with this person, but you also want to take the time with this person. They might see you as somebody who inspires them. They might see you as somebody who makes them want to get up and go, makes them want to move and work harder and make the money for you and take care of you. And once they achieve this balance within themselves, they will come forward, and this new beginning will happen. Also, with you being the Queen of Swords, I feel as though this is just you embodying your full self, embodying your growth, embodying the things that have happened in your life and allowing them to teach you rather than to make you bitter. And I say snaps to you guys, because this is an amazing reading. Ooh. Alright, so I'm just going to do a clarifying card. I'm just going to shuffle and see what comes out. And if something comes out, we'll see what it lands on. Oh, nothing landed. But we have the Two of Cups again. This could be you. This could be both of you. This person definitely wants to be with you. They want to fill your cup. They want to give you that ease in your heart again. They want to make sure you have enough water to drink. They want to make sure you have enough nature to look at. They want to take you out. They want to make sure you're well taken care of. I feel a great sense of admiration from this person. And with that, we have two cards on top of the Star card. So with the Star card, this could also be you. You've been in a very hermit mode. It's like you feel at a loss with something that has happened in your life that has taken place. Maybe relationships, maybe other family members, maybe just things that made you take a pause, things that had you at a standstill. You felt kind of stagnant at one point, and now it's just time for you to feel that embrace, that you just want to embrace yourself again. Sorry. You just want to embrace yourself again. And with your Star card coming out, this is the Aquarius card, of course, we all know. And I just feel like you're finally out of the hermit. You're finally out of the hermit mode, and you've seen the light, and it's time for you to take that step. Although you might not feel completely at where you're at the moment, it's definitely, things are gonna definitely look up. So I'm gonna do an affirmation card, and we have respect. So I can manifest love and respect when I love and respect myself. So giving yourself that time to be who you need to be, giving yourself the enough space and time to do the things that you need to do, following your intuition again, and allowing the things, just allowing yourself to control the best, to get the best outcome of what you can possibly achieve. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our Geminis. This was a great reading. All right. Our Geminis. for November 2018. Geminis, November 2018. All right, Geminis, November 2018. All right, so we have community and web weaving, and we also have control. So I think I get a lot of independent energy from this. It's like you're rising from the dead now, and a lot of things were very stagnant at one point, but now it's like you're taking back control. You're waking up from the dead, and things, it's time to get a move on, right? It's time to get things going, and it's like, you guys, there's no more time to waste. There's no more time to waste because there's so much opportunity. There's so much opportunity that's coming toward all of you. And I think that with that black cat, you're finally researching ways and methods to get to where you need to go to right now. And with this black cats, we know they bring luck. So maybe you feel as if you have a lucky streak right now. You have a lucky streak, and you might feel some sense of regret as to how much time you have wasted, but it's like, now is the best time to take control. Now is the best time for you to get a move on what you really want. Protecting your heart and having that, sorry guys, I'm itchy. Having that regret about not taking enough control before, and just allowing yourself with this to finally get a move on things that you want to get done, those projects, that homework, or just no more procrastinating. And it's just like, I want to get shit done. I want to have people notice me. I want things to not even just notice you. I want people to see how hard I can work. I want people to see what I can do, and things that are willing to take a place because I set myself on the right path to get to that point. All right, so our Geminis for November 2018. Oh, we have a few cards. All right, let's see. Alright, so we have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. With this ambition, with this new sense of passion, maybe you felt at a loss sometimes because it's like you've been overthinking about things that could have happened. But there's a celebration coming towards you, and somebody, either this could be you or somebody wants to give you some newfound happiness. It's like somebody's willing to make the necessary effort. Somebody's willing to put in the work. Somebody's willing to, this could also be you. Somebody's just, there's a lot of happiness that's coming towards you, but it's like there's something that's weighing you down also. Something that's weighing you down in the sense that this could be you overthinking things about this new beginning with somebody, possibly an earth sign. This could be their rising sign also. With an earth sign, you want to have this new beginning. You want to start over because maybe you feel at a loss because you're not where you want to be with where your money's at, but that person is, and you want to have this new beginning with them, but you feel a sense of regret because it's taken you so long for you to feel like you're the man in this relationship. You feel like this person has so much ambition, this person has so much love with them, but it's like you have so many overwhelming thoughts about what this could possibly be, and in the end you do become the King of Pentacles. So I want you to realize that we have the King and the Queen here, so you guys both match each other's energy. So what you're feeling about yourself is really just self-doubt. That self-doubt is no longer, we don't need that, right? With that self-doubt, it's creating a lot of burden, it's creating a lot of blockages towards you, and we don't want that to happen in our lives, simply because although your thoughts don't hold too much ground, they do in the sense, because now it's just like I don't know how to get rid of this, and now it's simply over because we went from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. So those thoughts in your back, those burdens that you carry, it's time to let those go. And I think this is what that regret card has a lot to do with, because you see yourself wanting to push, you see yourself wanting to have this new beginning with somebody, but it's hard for you to let go of the things that have held you back, and it's hard for you to let go of the things that you have put so much and invested in so much, but it's like those things that you invested in were not the right things. You want to move forward with this person who could possibly be another air sign, or this is just you using your intuition to follow your heart, in the sense that this is exactly where you want to be. This person is exactly who you want in your life. This is somebody who you definitely want a new beginning with. This is something that brings you so much clarity, and this is the one thing that you actually know with your heart, that it just makes sense. It just makes sense to have this person. It makes sense to be around this person. Things make sense to when you're with them. And you might have had a few options before that, but now you're willing to take this Ace of Cups and you're willing to pour back into yourself along with this person. Looking at your options, however, you might have taken the one, you might have drank out of the one that was not the best. You drank out of the one with the snake, and there was no growth in that situation, and you feel kind of at a loss with that. And in your shadow card, you also have the Moon card. With the Moon card, you feel a lot of, this person makes you feel a lot of emotion. They make you feel, I just feel like overwhelmed with love, and it's just like you don't know what to do with it anymore. You don't know what to do with it anymore, and it's just like, how do I even take the first step? How do I take this new beginning and make it into something that can last forever? How do I make this last? How can I go back to this person? How can I say the necessary things to have them back in my life? What are the necessary things that I can say to have them back in my life, right? So I'm going to clarify this. This is also a great reading. And we have the Hermit card. So I think it fell right on top of the High Priestess. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's all right here. So it fell right on top of the High Priestess, and with that, the Hermit is basically you feeling a little stagnant right now. You feeling stagnant because you keep yourself in these thoughts that you've been keeping yourself in, are what keeps the time going. That's also, I feel a lot of double energy from that also. We have the Ten of Wands right on top of the Eight of Wands. And we also have the Hierophant. So you could also be dealing with an earth sign. Oh, I did say that already. With the earth. With the Ten of Wands, you're looking at building an empire with this person. And if not with somebody else, this could just be you wanting to build an empire. You wanting to build an empire, and with that, you're ready to take that commitment. You're ready to take this commitment simply because that's how you get there. To have somebody support you, have somebody with you, in the sense that you want to build a trinity. You want to build, underneath that, we also have the Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, it's like you want to have somebody there for you. You want somebody to, it's like you just want it to be you, them, and God, and that's all you want right now. And I think that that's so important, simply because you're ready for this commitment, and you might not have felt this way before, and I think that's also something that's burdening you. Okay, so another way to get to this person is just getting yourself out there and taking the necessary steps to take back control of what you think, looking at what you can do in this situation to get yourself closer to that person. And if not somebody else, this could also be getting closer to yourself. Getting closer to yourself in the sense that you're ready to let all the burdens go. You're ready to let everything that has happened gone. And just throw it all in the trash. You're ready for everything to just end and start over. This could also be you finding a new job. This could also be you getting a new job, feeling regret about losing a job, but ending up getting a new one, and that one pays a lot more. So I'm going to end this off with an affirmation. Oh, we got two. And we got the Relax card. This is actually my favorite card because I feel like it's so much petty. It's not petty, but it's just like the spirits are telling you to relax, baby. So it's just like you need to take your time. I choose to relax and not fill my mind with worry, as that creates stress. And we also have Instincts. I act on my instincts and notice the signs and symbols in my life. So again, looking at where you can take that first step. That fell right on top of the black cat also. So with that, fortune meets opportunity. So allowing yourself to use your intuition to figure out where you can take that first step. All right, so this was a great reading. I'm going to go on to my Librans. Libra. All right, I'm at 10%, so we gotta hurry this bad boy up. Actually, I should probably just get my charger and not play myself because I'm good at that. Yeah, let me grab my charger real quick. Alright, now I have to fix this. What did I do? Alright, there we go. Okay, we're back. Alright, so we're gonna do Libras. Maybe our Libras need to recharge, right? We need to take a little vacation, a little time to ourselves. All right, Libras, November 2018. Libras, November 2018. Okay. And we've got mischief in play. Alright, so this, what I get from this is like you thinking about where you can take your life right now. Do I want to go back to school? Do I want to buy a new house? Do I want to find a new partner to play little games with? Do I want to date around again? Do I want to, there's just a multitude of opportunities that you can take right now, and it's like you're looking at where you can go and what masks you're willing to play right now, because you guys are very talented, multifaceted people. And we have control. This card has been coming out with every person. So you wanted to, I get a lot of wanting to take back control from this also, along with using your intuition. Using your intuition to kind of see into the future, see into how this can pan out. So with this new beginning that you're willing to take the new step for, you want to take control and realize that how will this benefit me towards the future? How will this bring me more abundance, right? How will this bring clarity for my life? Will this be something that I enjoy doing my entire life? Will this be something that I want to keep myself fulfilled in, right? Will this fulfill me at that? And we also have the future, so definitely looking towards the future. Definitely looking towards the future. And underneath that, we have the shadow card, and that's also not unnecessary here. So with this, excuse me, a lot of looking towards what can happen, right? And making a plan to see where things can go. Where things can go in the sense that, do I want to write a book? Do I want to write a play? Do I want to do something in my life later on that gets me noticed? Do I want to make a movie? Do I want to star in a movie? What is it that drives you to be this person, right? And just looking at a lot of your talents and how you can move forward in this. So my Libras for November 2018. We have the Eight of Cups. Definitely looking at a lot of paths. I feel this as you're leaving one part of your life to move on to the next, and you're very content about it. You're very content about this new beginning, wanting to leave a lot of things behind, and just wanting to take that first step between. It's like you've decided to take one cup, so I feel like a decision has been made that might be fulfilling to you, but you're definitely content about what you're deciding on. Definitely content about what where things can go with this, and you're gonna put the effort into making things happen because you guys are that good. You guys are really good at making things happen. I will say that. And we also have the devil, so making sure that you're ridding yourselves of that karmic energy, karmic past lives, or just allowing yourself to see through the lens of truth rather than what you want to see. And we also have the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, it's like you have, maybe you have a few people on your radar right now, and it's like you're kind of stuck on one, but there's a few people that you're thinking about, but you really want to give this one cup to this person. And I think you've put in a lot of effort with this person who that you're kind of stuck on, so that's what's making you want to leave. You're content about making this decision simply because it's taken a long time for you to get to where you're at, and the fact that you're seeing other people is a great symbol of wanting to start over, and you feel sort of enlightened, but there's something also holding you back, and I think it's that history that's holding you back, that history with this person. But although you might have that history, you feel very okay with letting things end with where they're at. Oh, so with this ending, with this person, you did see a future with them at one point, but there are several other people involved. There are other people involved in this situation, and I think that's what brings you a lot of angst, and just, you're just sick of it. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, I don't want to deal with this anymore simply because I know what I deserve. And right underneath that, we have the Judgment card. So it's like you're willing to balance the scales, and it's like you're dating other people, so I'm gonna date other people, and you've made the necessary sacrifices in your life because it's like they've burdened your heart too much. They've burdened your heart for too long, and it's just time for you to just let your heart be at ease. Your heart wants to feel comfortable again, and it might not be with that person because there's a lot of baggage that comes with them, and you don't want that baggage in your future. You don't want that baggage again, so you're taking back control and you're looking at other people. And I think that's also what this mischief and play has to deal with, because it's like you have several options to look at, but whatever this was, it took too long for it to manifest, and when it did, it just hurt a lot more than what you thought would happen. It hurt way more than what you wanted things to occur to be, and in the end of that, you become somebody who is so thriving, somebody who is willing to put so much passion and effort towards somebody. You have enough love for the two of you, but it's like now it's just time to fill your own cup again. Now it's time to realize that you're the person that they've lost. You're the one that got away. You're the one who really just, they lost you. You didn't lose in this situation. You've only gained growth out of this whole situation, which has allowed you to become this person that you are right now. This person who can finally take the first step towards independence, this first step towards just letting things go. And underneath that, we have the Ten of Swords. So things are definitely over. Things are over in the sense that I don't want to carry these burdens with me anymore. I don't want to carry this pain in my heart no longer. Alright, so I'm just going to clarify what this whole mess is. There's just a lot of stagnant energy right here, and I think it's simply because of how much time you've invested in it. Alright. And we have the Moon card with the Death card. So, oh yeah, this new beginning takes a lot out of you. This new beginning takes a lot of emotions. It's time to open up those wounds and let them heal. It's time to let that phoenix get out that phoenix rise, right? So we want it's, and in this girl has a stab in her arm, and she has another mask in the other, and she's surrounded by so many angels. She's surrounded by a lot of darkness, but it's like things are finally coming to light. Things are finally coming to light, and with that, she's risen from the dead with that control, right? So it's like now it's time to rise from the dead. It's time to finally just let things go, and it feels liberating right now. It feels liberating to the point where it's like, I don't care to move on. I don't care to have this new beginning. And we have the Judgment card, which is, again, this is my Libra card. Judgment is yours. That person will get what they deserve, and it could also be with it might have been a fire sign, or it could just be somebody who was very masculine towards you, somebody who was very controlling, somebody who might have been very possessive also. They kind of manipulated you in this sense, but you also have to realize that you're going to get everything that you deserve out of the situation because you've done everything that you can. You've done everything that you can, and this is just a time for you to rejoice in the moment that things are going to work out the way that they need to. And we have gratitude. So it says, I am grateful for, sorry guys, I usually say it, but I'm doing my affirmation right now. So I am grateful for and appreciate all the abundance I have in my life today. So making sure that you feel very grateful for how you've grown in this situation, and how the situation has made you look at certain people and what you really want in life, and who you want in your life, and who you want to have children with, who you want to have a future with, right? Making sure that that was a lot. Making sure that you realize that it's time to focus. And with that focus, it says, I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions, along with awareness. So when I focus on positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. So making sure that you're thinking of where you want to go, because where that positive energy comes, money is positive energy, and it allows me to be generous to others. So making sure that once this abundance comes in your life, you're willing to share it to those who have been surrounding you for this entire time, those who have been helping you get out of this funk, those who have been helping you throughout this rough patch, right? And if not, just you allowing yourself to trust yourself enough to have that positivity again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. My name is Honeymoon, and you can follow me on lolahoneyaroma.com. If you would like a personal reading, you can follow me on Instagram at lolahoneyaroma, or you can go to lolahoneyaroma.com. And again, I hope you guys have a great November. I see a lot of growth in the situation, so don't allow yourself to look at the negatives, look at the positives, and allow yourself to grow from that also. Have a great night.